Hello, hello.
Hi.
And how is everybody feeling? Is it Christmas yet?
Oh, kind of half Christmas and half.
I can hear the Christmas.
You can hear
Hey
it?
guys. Hey Ems.
Hey.
Hey Marlon.
Hey.
My favorite Canadian.
Yes.
Let's see who is watching today. Hey Donna. Happy Friday. Hey Joseph.
Hello.
So let's do a little introduction. Who are we?
I'm Amber from Sweet Am's Cookies.
I'm Marlon, handle Munchall Confections.
I'm Hani of hanielas.com. Welcome to our cookie lunch break, our weekly session of cookie decorating, good laughs, and what else? Q&A.
Yeah.
And slightly sometimes crazy thoughts, but anyway.
Yes, indeed. Hi, Bonnie. Hi, everyone. How is your week going? It's finally Friday. This week we've had a major outage. Facebook, Instagram.
Oh yeah.
What else was out? Facebook,
WhatsApp. We couldn't talk.
So we couldn't talk. So that was like a major thing. We couldn't get hold of each other.
Those are all three of our ways to talk to each other, and they were all gone.
Yes. So that was.
We need to get on like Signal or something.
But somehow we made it. We still survived.
We survived. We actually survived those couple hours without it. So.
It got a little scary. Like when it didn't come back on after like 4 hours, it was like, okay.
Yes, it was. Hi everyone. Hi Lindsay.
So did anybody suffer because of the outage of social media, or did you guys try to take advantage of the quiet, uninterrupted time?
Well, as a small business owner, I have to say it affected me negatively.
Yes, same here. Yes, right? Yes.
Yes.
Egypt, Texas. There's Egypt in Texas.
Oh, how cool.
Interesting. All right, so what are we doing today? So I will surprise you guys. I know I talked about it on Tuesday with Mar, because I'm like talking about doing Christmas, but we'll see.
You're holding on to fall.
Yeah, just stick around and you'll see what's going on. And Amber, what is it that you're going to show us today?
So is Amber first today?
Yes.
Yeah, I guess I'll go first. Yeah.
Okay, let me. Oh, your camera. Where is it? There it is. There we go.
Okay.
So cute.
I'm doing some cozy little coffee cups today.
Ooh, cute.
So I'm using my coffee and donut cookie kit from Global Belly. This is October's featured kit in my Bakers Club. So if you're signed up for my Bakers Club, you will get this kit in October. And you can sign up at Global Belly for that. So let me just show you how this kit was originally designed.
Oh, yes, here it is. Oh, it's not this one?
Well, this is the second version. So this one.
Sorry, Amber.
Pumpkin spice, no?
This one is the coffee and donut cookie kit that I originally made. Comes with like the sprinkles and the cookie cutters and all the icing colors and everything. So I took that kit and then I turned it into a pumpkin spice kit.
Perfect.
So it's basically the same kit, except you get an orange food coloring with that. So anyway, that's the kit. So, and I used the kit to make these. So I just wanted to show you can make like any kind of coffee and donut design.
The pom-poms are everything, huh?
Yeah. So also with that kit, you get like the video tutorial, and then it comes with the cookie mix, and then there's instructions on how to turn it into pumpkin spice cookie mix by adding pumpkin puree and then pumpkin pie spice.
And they get the icing.
Yeah, so I'll just show you everything that's in there. So it comes with the orange cardamom cookie mix. So this is what you would use to make the cookies, and you can add the pumpkin puree or whatever. You can just use it as is. And then the icing mix, this you just need to add water. Very easy.
I never use that. Do they need an electric mixer to make that, do you think? Or can they do it with a spoon?
The royal icing?
I would recommend an electric mixer with that too. Yeah. Comes with the, I froze. Looks like I'm a little pixelated in that one. Tips and colors. I'm using mostly tipless today. You can do it either way. And then it comes with the food coloring. So like I was saying, the extra thing for the pumpkin spice is this orange food coloring to get that fall color palette. Scribe tool. And then the cookie cutters, the coffee cup, and then it comes with the 2 round cookie cutters to make the donut cookies. So it comes with a lot of fun stuff, and the piping bags, of course.
Maria is asking if your cookie mix contains dried orange zest.
Yes.
Hey, Jeremy. So glad you're alive. Hey, Cynthia. Hello, Avis.
So in the kit, Amber, is it the regular piping bags? If they want the tipless, do they have to add that on to the kit?
I think it's the tipless. Not 100% sure because it's changed. It's gone back and forth a few times.
Okay.
I want to say it's the tipless, but you know, if you really want to know, we'll just email them.
Well, no, I'll look it up right now. I was just asking in case they want to.
Yeah, if somebody wants to know, they can definitely email me or Global Belly to find out what's in there. Because sometimes even the list is outdated on the site. So,
but if you look at the description on the product, if you guys want to add something on, you just have to look in her shop, and she has all like anything you want to add on.
Yeah.
If you want to add another cutter to the set or whatever.
Right, that's true.
You can buy the kit over at Global Belly. I don't know if we have a link. I'll put the link here. So if you type Global Belly, all of us, Amber of Sweetens, Marlene of Montauk Confections, and myself, Vanilas, we have shops at globalbelly.com. Global Belly, if I can spell. And you can just in a Google search, you can type Global Belly Sweet Ends and Amber Shop will come up, or Global Belly Montreal Confections, and it will come up. I'm putting a link in the comments. That's a direct link, globalbelly.com, to their shop. So you guys can, I hope that's correct, right? Global Belly, is that how it's?
From what I see though, Amber, it's the regular piping bags. It's not tipless.
Oh, okay. So if it's the regular piping bags, then you are going to want to use a tip, which is, I was feeling a little, lazy today. So I didn't want to go through the trouble of doing couplers and tips. I'm going to be using a tip later, which I think it's important to use it for that particular step. But with tips, it's, the same. It comes with tips and couplers. So if you need to use those, that's fine.
Whatever you're in the mood for that day.
Yes. I personally find that I have more control over the icing when I'm using a tip. But sometimes I just, don't want to go through the trouble.
Here's a question. WW, I'm presuming that's not your name, is asking here. She already had gotten that kit, and now I guess she's signed up. Am I reading this correctly? And so she wants to know if she can switch out her October kit.
Oh, that's a good question. I don't know, but if you email Global Belly, they will be able to tell you if you can switch that out for another one.
Hi, April.
Hello, happy Friday. Guys, if you have any questions, just put them in the comment section, and we'll be more than happy to answer to the best of our knowledge.
Yes, okay, Wendy. Hello, Wendy.
Hi, Wendy.
Hi, Wendy.
There are not a lot of names starting with W, huh? Well, with female. Vilma, maybe? Wendy, Vilma.
Wilma's not very common anymore.
Is it with W?
I think so.
Yeah.
Hello. Hi, Ramona. Renee. Thanks for joining us, everyone. How is your Friday going so far? Or depending where you guys watching from, we always love to hear that.
I'm not sad about not decorating today. Tomorrow's Thanksgiving, so everybody's coming to my
Oh,
house.
are you okay? So you are getting ready for that.
I have to go after this. I'm gonna go buy a chicken or a turkey or some critter.
And what's for dessert?
I don't know. I passed that task on to someone else, so it'll be a surprise. And whatever it is, I'm happy as long as I didn't have to make it.
Yes, I love being surprised with dessert.
Oh, me too, because I always just make it myself. Oh, we have so many people watching from all over the world. I love seeing it. Central Florida, Ohio, Kentucky, hola, Greece, hello, Greece, Oklahoma, California, Montreal, your neighbor there, Ohio, Connecticut. Yes, okay. Thanks for joining us.
So this would have to dry overnight before we do the next step. So this part, like, you can just let it crust over for like 20 minutes and then fill in this area right here. But for this part, you do want to let it dry overnight.
Hello, Jennifer from Alaska. I always wondered about Alaska. I should Google that. Why is Alaska so far? You know, like what happened with Alaska that there's like this little gap in the middle?
Mm-hmm.
What's the weather like? I'm curious. What's the light like? Hello, Hawaii, South Africa, North Carolina. Been there. Nice.
There's Hawaii. Hawaii has another little gap between the rest of the United States as well.
Washington State, California, Mexico, Atlanta, Hey, Katie.
Really, Jeremy, you grew up in Alaska.
Oh, wow.
Oh, Jeremy grew up in Alaska. Well, that's where the woodworking comes in. No? Right, sorry, I know. It just kind of makes it natural, right? And,
Mm-hmm. All
well,
right.
that's
So
great, Ramona. Ramona has never decorated cookies. We always like to hear that we inspire you.
Oh, yeah. Up until this point, it's all been flood consistency icing, and now I'm going to use stiff consistency. So when you make this, just leave some of your icing stiff instead of adding water to thin it down.
Hello, Mr. Spiegel.
Hi.
Your dad grew up in Alaska?
That's not true.
At least we have you to tell us. Texas.
All right, so now I'm using a tip. This is one of the tips that comes in the kit. It's a tip 3. So now I just want to make like a little cable knit pattern.
Do you think you can zoom in a little?
Sure.
So it's almost like a little like a heart shape.
Yeah.
Little like so they can see better. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is she frozen?
Oh,
A little bit.
I'm back.
So how many seconds was the flood? Cheryl is asking.
I use 15 to 20-second count flood, somewhere in there.
Sally, you just have to jump in and try it. It's not that hard. It looks very hard, but oh, Jennifer is asking for a tip on how to get the cleaner lines in the beginning and then the end. I would say not don't press as much. Don't like you have to control the pressure.
Yes. And keep the tip a little bit above the surface so that the icing stays taut as you're piping. You get a nice straight line. But it does come with practice, getting the right pressure.
We have a family question. So Queens, did your dad did he grow up in Queens?
That is, yes, that's correct.
Okay, we believe.
Oh,
So
a
there
little
was a
air
little
bubble.
air bubble in there.
Oh yeah, I
And
call
then
it
we
a
can
fart.
Yep, we can just use the scribe tool to scrape that off and try again. This is why the scribe tool is so great, because you can just, use it for anything.
Clean it up. Oh, Gwen, sorry to hear you with your laptop. It's always a pain, right, when technology.
Wakes
Yes.
out, yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I forgot something.
Okay, let's see if we have any questions we can answer. Everybody's loving it. Yes, scribe is a must. Pastel colors are beautiful. Yes, they are, Diana.
If anyone is thinking about learning how to decorate cookies, the thing about the kits that are great is even if you don't have anything in your house to get started, you'll have like in one, it's very reasonably priced to get yourself like initially set up.
Mhm.
See if you like it, and then you can, you know, if you do like it, then add on and get more gadgets and stuff.
I just stuck my fingers in this.
Oh, that's
Oh, I
awesome.
didn't even notice. I was wondering why you were scraping it off.
I'm like, why is she scraping that off?
All right. So yesterday, I piped these little dots of flood consistency icing onto a piece of wax paper, and then I covered them with granulated sugar to make like little pom-poms. So it gives it just kind of a fuzzy texture.
So cute. I like the pom-poms a lot.
Thank you.
Oh, I like that. The kids are, Wendy says, kids are a confidence builder.
Oh, that's good to know.
I think that's, yes, that's good. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Well, often if you're a beginner, you don't even know what to buy. What do I need? What is it should I get? Like, you know, and so
Yes, exactly.
you don't have to think about it. Super cute, Amber.
Thank you.
This is great.
You can use this to do like a baby shower set too. I'm like,
Mhm.
were you inspired by one of your girls' clothes for this one?
No, this one I wasn't. Surprisingly. I just wanted to do something like cozy for fall that could kind of transition into winter holidays.
Mm-hmm.
So then you can do donuts. So on the pumpkin spice version, I iced my cookies and then I dipped them into cinnamon and sugar.
Mm-hmm.
So you can do that.
This is a fun gift set if you want to give, like, let's say, like the crossing guard or something, a little something like with a gift card for a coffee at like a local coffee place, like a cute.
Oh, yeah.
You
That's
make,
a cute idea.
yeah, you package them up and you can spread the cookie joy around.
Mhm.
Really? Back in Reno?
Yeah, I just saw that. That's exciting.
Sylvia, is that where we got stuck at the airport coming back from CookieCon Reno? Or was it Indy? I think it was
Oh,
Reno.
what happened?
Our flight got canceled, and so we were scrambling to find another flight.
Oh, wow.
And so I had never met Sylvia, but we met like I think a couple of times at CookieCon, and then we ran into each other. I think we were on the same flight, and our flight got canceled.
Wow.
Lots of fun.
So was that the last time you went to CookieCon?
No, I went. Was it? Maybe because Indy was before. Yeah, I guess Reno was the last. Yeah.
That was like this. Reno was right after Indy.
Mm-hmm.
That's the last time I saw you.
Oh. Well, maybe when things get more normal, you'll cross the border and come to Montreal.
Yeah.
I'll show you the sights. The donut cookies. I see, you know, people make the donut cookies and then they'll ice the cookie in like donut color and then do another layer on top of the icing. And I like it better that way that you just did. I like it with a little bit less icing.
Yeah, double layer icing is a lot to handle.
And I know Han likes it better like that too, with less icing. Right, Han?
Yes.
And I mean, it looks like a donut.
Sometimes I can't help it if I want to do a certain, you know, like really want to like really get into a design, but I do like it when it's less icing. I like the cookie exposed too.
Yeah.
It doesn't bother me at all. I feel like it gives it a more
Natural, yeah.
Yeah, like a cookie feel. Like I don't need to varnish it and put it on a tree. I can eat it.
Right.
I like this color a lot. What is this? What's this color?
This is Chef Master Teal Green.
Oh, it's a teal. Okay, it's teal.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great because I'm using teal as well.
Oh, cool.
We kind of matched up.
Yeah.
Well, if we go, it's all of us. We are gonna go. We're gonna invade Mars space.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
It's gonna be a big invasion, right? And this is peach, or this is the orange?
What is this? Oh, you know what? I actually mixed. So the kit comes with pink and orange, so I just mixed them to make kind of a peachy.
This is nice. It's like a peach or like salmon color. I love that color.
Yeah,
it also matches your nails, kind of like it, or like goes with your nails really nice.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a sticker that that manicure?
Yeah,
it's like a Is it transparent at the?
It's no, it's like a kind of a shimmery pink and then glitter over it. It's two different stickers.
Oh, you can layer the stickers.
Oh yes.
Is that your relaxed time, like your time when you do the nails? Your nails?
Well, I do it. I wouldn't say it's. Yeah, no. I mean, I enjoy it, but I do it while I watch TV. So, like, you know, I'm not really paying attention to the nails that much. I'm just getting them on for the week.
Very cute.
Beautiful.
So, Amber, when are you going to Peru? Doris wants to know.
Oh, I don't know. We gotta find me.
You're inviting Doris?
Huh?
Ooh, I said if she's inviting.
Yeah, we're all
yeah. Beautiful.
Super cute.
Thanks.
That's it. Like the kit is got like certain designs, but you can take it and do your kind of like, you know.
Those of you that's joining us, this is where you can get Amber's kits at globalbelly.com, and just type in Google Global Belly Sweet Amps or Sweet Amps Global Belly, and it will come up.
Yes.
And then you can go wild and shop. All right, so I'm going to, I guess, jump in to the screen. All right, so let me brighten this up a little bit. I do have a few things that I prepared ahead of time, so I will show you. I also wanted to tell you that I have a new kit, also with Global Belly.
Oh, how cute.
And these are buttercream, actually, so it's very beginner friendly. It's also very teeth friendly, and it's also kid friendly. So these are all buttercream decorated, and this kit is also available in Global Belly in my shop, Haniela's. Super easy to do, really fun, popular designs that you guys can create yourself or with your family. And so today I'm going to actually jump into, I'd say this is a winter Christmas theme. let's see. I actually was inspired by Amber's tutorial that she has on her blog about how to create bokeh. Bokeh, am I saying it right? Bokeh?
Yeah.
With real icing. I fell in love with bokeh when I started taking pictures. Hard bokeh is my favorite. Amber created a tutorial, and I basically I used that tutorial to create something a couple years ago, and then
Oh
today,
yeah, a roof from the
yeah, it was
house.
the roof. Yeah, the roof on the house, on the gingerbread house. It's a really fun technique. Be sure to check out. I think it's the what is the tutorial you made? Was it a butterfly?
Butterfly, yeah.
Butterfly bokeh tutorial on 3Ds. So basically, now I'm actually going to marble or create a gradient. I shouldn't say marble because this is not really marbling. Scribe is not going to give you this same result, so try to avoid using Scribe for this. I would use a palette knife instead. I'm using 15-second consistency, and I'm going to pipe rounds with different shades of teal. I'm using teal color straight from a bottle, a very color brand. And I'm also using tipless bags. And I'm using Amber's favorite cutter.
Yay!
One of them. One of them. I rarely use this cutter. Yesterday, by mistake, I actually burned some of the cookies, or they kind of look very, very brownish. But these are looking okay. So I'm using different shades, like you see. Some of these I'm going to overlap. And I'm leaving the middle somewhat empty because I'm going to be doing a design there, so no need to actually pipe more circles in there. And now I'm going to use white on the overlapping rounds, which gives it an illusion of like see-through that you see on a lot of the bokeh images. And all the consistency should be somewhat the same. I'm using 15 seconds. When you're doing this kind of technique, try not to overflood your cookie. So then the icing is not going to fall off, okay? Then after that, we have to let that dry. And once it dries, I'm going to just add some shimmer. I'm using, this is just pearl luster dust, using a dry food paintbrush. You want to use like a fluffier brush so it does a quick job. This is from Wilton, this brush, from a set that is a 5-brush set, and I have that that brush set listed in my Amazon shop also, where I list a lot of the tools. Now I'm using like circular motion, just making little circles with gold luster dust. Usually you see us using luster dust in a wet form. That's when we add liquid to it, creating, we create like a paste or edible paint. But you can also use it in a dry form. So I used a clear like pearl luster dust that has no color, it's white, and then also gold and also some pink. And to, I'll show you, to remove all the like residue that is on the cookie, you can use, this little brush. It just, it introduces some air to the surface, so you don't have to, now with COVID, I guess.
Yeah, you don't want to be blowing on your.
Blowing on the things.
Mm-hmm.
And so once that dries, I'm going to use these polar bear template. Okay, did I say it right?
Yeah, polar bear.
Polar bear. So I have these templates, guys, available in my coffee shop. There are 3 templates. You can use these, and I'm using a scribe tool. You can also use edible marker, but because I'm using white, I wanted to avoid having a black outline just because sometimes it can kind of like bleed through. You can obviously maybe use like a yellow or light brown. And I'm shaping the bottom, so my little bear is going to have feet. And I'm using a little pin. So I don't know if you can see the outline, but I'm going to follow this outline with my white icing. And this is about, I would say, 15 to 20 seconds. I didn't want to use icing that it was too runny because then it kind of spreads too fast. And for the recipe that I use for royal icing, you can visit my blog, hanyalas.com. I love using fresh lemon juice in my icing. It just adds a really nice flavor. It cuts down on the sweetness. And then after this, you have to let it crust, which will take maybe 30 minutes or so. And then we can add the ears. So I'll show you how to add the ears, and then we'll finish this little guy off. So to add the ears, I'm starting with the white. You don't have to do the ears separately, but I just like the definition between the body and the ears. It's just a nice detail. But if you don't have time, you can obviously, skip it. And then I'm going to do wet on wet. Take some pink royal icing, and I'll just pipe some pink in the middle there. Okay, like so. This is more of a wintry Christmas, I guess, scene we'll create. We're going to make some cute present. All right, so now I'm here, and here is one that I've done. I need to do the ears, I suppose. Well, let's do that. I did show you that, but I forgot I didn't have any spare ones. Right. My chair is making, oops, sorry. Such a noise.
There's an earthquake. Isabel, sorry. I have one, and I paid mine really not like, I didn't get a fancy one, and I do like it. If you're, on a time crunch and you want to be able to move on to your next steps, a dehydrator is great. But Amber, you use a fan, I think, eh?
Yeah, I just use a fan, yeah.
And Han, you have a dehydrate feature in your oven, so you use that?
Yeah, but very seldom, I have to say. I do prefer the if I'm in a pinch, I will put it in the oven, but it's at like very low temperature. It's 40 degrees of Celsius, so I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. Somebody look it up, please.
Okay.
But I use also a fan. I like using a fan. Sugar is gonna kill me one of these days.
104 Fahrenheit.
104 Fahrenheit, so very low temperature. What is that noise?
Well, the thing though about the dehydrator is, yeah, it dries out your icing, but it also dries out your cookie.
Yeah, so you have to be careful, like for how long you're gonna put it in. All right, so the ears are done. Now, what you can do, you can pipe the gift directly on the cookie, or if you feel like you want to make some pieces ahead of time that will save you some time in the process, you can also create, and these are all transfers. So basically what I did, I just drew a little square on a piece of paper, and I piped these. These are maybe 5 hours old, and then you can just peel them off. You see, and you can have these done in multiple colors, and instead of piping on here, you can just place it on there, and it will save you some time, so you don't have to wait for this to crust. Okay, and to attach it, you just need a little bit of icing. I don't know. Do you hear it? I hear I guess we have a storm coming through or something, because I hear a lot of noise.
What's it sound like?
Like lots of water. Like I hear lots of water. I don't know.
Oh, the water sound again?
Oh, is it you? I'm thinking like we have a storm.
I don't know. Earlier, I heard a sound. I thought there was a wasp in the kitchen with me.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. Sorry. I don't wanna. Okay, so now to finish the present that this cute little bear is going to hold. I'm just gonna do a bow with. This is not black. You don't have to go black. This is like dark gray. Okay. I was worried that it's us like being flooded or something.
I think it's me. Is it back?
Yeah.
This is like what is it called? The sleep aid. You know, isn't it like sleep? What is it called? The sleep aid that you Can you hear us, Amber? Can you?
Yeah, I muted myself because the water's coming from me.
I don't mind it. I think it's fine. No, I think it's fine. It's like,
White noise, yeah.
it's okay. So now I'm gonna do a little bow. Oops. Oh,
So, Carrie, where are you located? Are you in the United States? Because the projector mount that I've seen many people use is pretty easy to find on Amazon, usually, and it's not expensive.
so I'm just gonna have him or have her or whatever hold the stick.
You're in the US?
Now, if you want to get really fancy, you can also, you could probably do some polka dots on a gift or some lines or, zigzag or something like that. And this design is actually inspired by Postcard I saw a teal like postcard with Bokeh, and the bear was like peeking out from behind the door, and the postcard read like "Happy or Merry Christmas" or something like that. So now the next step is we're going to use, and this is a product from Crystal Colors. Baby Pink is U.S. certified food color, made in USA. It's basically a petal dust. See, it's filled to the top. So I mean, this stuff it's not exactly cheap, but it will. I don't. It doesn't have a price tag, but it will last you for a while. It's not like you need to use a whole lot of it, and it's a great shading tool. So if you want to create some cute pink cheeks, you can just dip it. Make sure that you don't like work on it over the cookie because it tends to kind of like fly.
Mm-hmm.
So you just need a little bit. And I'm going to here. Oops, did I get any? Okay, let's try again. And for this, your polar bear needs to be dry or at least like nicely crusted. If it's only crusted, make sure that you don't put too much pressure on it. Okay. So now I'm going to quickly just demonstrate my the bottle. So what you do you get it out of there with a little bit of air. Okay. Now, as far as the facial features, I'm gonna keep it super simple. This guy is going to be really cute once he's finished or she is finished. So we're going to do. If you haven't done any facial features, so sometimes what I like to do, because if you don't know where to start, so you kind of like figure out where the middle is. So let's say here, so you can actually use your tool, make a little hole, so okay, so I'm gonna make the nose here. And once you have the nose and the mouth, it kind of like gives you an idea where to put the eyes, so it's a bit easier.
I just put the link for the top view. Oh, it didn't work on Amber's page, but yeah, it's on my page and it did post hands. So it's a basic camera stand, not expensive, like $25. But if you struggle, if anybody watching struggling with faces, a marker is a little bit easier if you're not,
Oh yeah,
super
that's
hyper.
marker is absolutely yes.
Mhm.
Marker is also easy to do. You could use a fine tip marker. I have one here, so this is the one that you could actually use for the eyes. It's super easy to use. It has a fine tip, and you just draw. The only thing is, it has to be fully dry. As soon as it's dry when you're using it, out, and don't pinch yourself with a cap.
But they could also make the whole bear as a transfer. Let's say they're short on time, right? And let's say they want to make the cookies. They can start in advance, make the bear, let it dry, and then add it to the cookies, right?
Oh yeah, you could make the whole thing as a transfer. Absolutely.
Speaking of transfers, I just added some to my coffee shop.
Sometimes
Nicely done. Nicely done.
I have 10,
Nicely done.
10 sheets for $5 if you want to check it out.
Ooh. So this was Maria. This is called Rainbow Dust. It's a food art pen from brand called Rainbow Dust. Rainbow Dust also does other products, and you can find it on Amazon. If you go in my shop, Amazon, if you just type Amazon Hanielas, it will come up, and I have it listed there. So what is it that you have in your 10 realizing transfer sheet?
I design a bunch for Christmas, yeah. So little snowmen, little ornaments, all kinds of different ones.
Those are great to start on working now ahead.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So you can, I mean, and the beauty is they will last you till next year for sure.
Maybe in the coming live, I'll do also my ribbon tutorial. People always ask me about the ribbon to get started on their ribbons, because if you can make your bows in advance as well, right?
Yeah, maybe next week you could do that if you don't have anything planned.
Yeah, because you can start making them as you watch TV,
Mm-hmm.
and then you can wrap your cookies much faster.
You know, I haven't watched TV in nearly 2 years.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, I don't miss it, I have to say.
Yeah.
At first, it was like I was used to like big screen and my Netflix shows. Oh gosh. But you kind of get used to it. I mean, you do other things, you know.
Yeah, I'm just on TikTok instead.
Are you? So now I'm just making like small stars for the like. If you wanted to do more elaborate snowflakes, you definitely can. You could even use snowflake sprinkles just to like bring more of a wintry theme to this whole design.
Well, that would be a cute cookie to pair with it, is a snowflake.
Oh, it would be. Yes, that is correct. It would be. That's a good idea. Yes. Yes.
So I put it in the photos. Do I show them what I thought that cookie reminded me of? I put it in the picture.
Okay.
So guys,
Send Mara a DM if you want to know.
Yeah, I don't know. Did you do
well, it was on TV. I mean, it was on Saturday Night Live. Like,
Oh my god. You are too much. You are too much.
I mean, it wasn't like it was Saturday Night Live.
It's a Saturday Night Live. Okay, so
Anybody know? Like it was maybe Justin Timberlake.
I'm not embarrassed. I wasn't inspired by that at all. I always said I was inspired by a beautiful, beautiful postcard. So go ahead, darling.
It's here. I put it here. Does anybody
It's doing very well.
this particular episode?
Okay, guys. So if you want to laugh, you can. Please let us know in the comments if that made you laugh. I had no idea. Marlon is like, you know what it reminds me of? I'm like, what? I'm like, I don't know. I haven't seen that. So
Jeremy's liking it.
Yeah.
Step one, get a box. That's right. That's right.
Get a box.
So the transfers are in my coffee shop. They're in my coffee shop.
Okay.
Yes.
So
I just remember thinking that was very funny. Yes,
it was very funny. It's Friday, so it's okay. We can be funny.
Mm-hmm.
was a popular Halloween costume shortly after. This year, from what I saw on the internet, the costume of the year will be Squid Games.
Oh, are you watching that?
Well, my daughter watched it with my husband, and I'm so into K stuff. I love K dramas. But I really don't like anything like gory or gross, so I didn't watch that one. But I mean, did you see it's about to be the most watched Netflix series ever?
Wow.
Thanks for talking about things that I cannot watch. So kind.
Oh.
Netflix is available in Spain.
So well, it's complicated to get the U.S. Netflix here. Netflix is not the same all over the world.
I know. I live in Canada.
Thanks for reminding me. All right, so this is the cookie. All right, so I'll show you I have some that will show you the steps. You are just joining in. So see, so I started off. See, this is just the body. And then, I got this going on, and then you can finish off. It's not too complicated, and look how cute it is.
He is
So
super cute.
Maybe
Looking at him.
If you place him a little higher, you could put a name underneath or something like that.
Yeah.
Personalize it.
And the bones of your character, if you just made it black, you could easily do a penguin.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. You could do another. Yes, I should do a penguin. Buster is,
Oh my God, he's been crying. You haven't cookified him yet.
He's also very hungry. He's starved. I wonder if he's still, around. So yes, so you
like
can.
little
Yeah,
art
so this is,
thing.
this is a cute little. I got two of them here. All right. And like I said, templates are available in the coffee shop. There are 3 templates. You can use them on different shapes, and each of them is slightly differently shaped. And I also wanted to show you something I did on Tuesday, just a quick recap.
Yes, those were so nice.
This Tuesday, I don't know if you guys are following us, we also have live on Tuesdays with Mar. And on Tuesdays, we do whatever comes to mind. But this last Tuesday, I decorated cookies. So I don't know if you can tell what shape this is. It's a snowman. Now, obviously, you can trim the head part, but I wanted to leave it just to see if we can pull it off. So this is the design from Tuesday, and this is the design from week before. This is also a snowman.
Well, some of the 3-ball snowmen don't even have a hat.
Some of the snowmen don't have a head, so you can absolutely use it to create this is, all of these two designs are fall designs, so you can do that. And
so it's in the if you go on the Facebook or YouTube, you can find the previously aired live streams.
Yes, it's in you can watch it in a replay. Yes. And
so thanks everybody for joining us. So if you guys are interested in learning how to decorate cookies, all of us have a Patreon page where like really in-depth pre-recorded classes with templates, recipes. That's where you get all the meat of it. And then if you just want to purchase some recipes or templates, you can visit our coffee shop. If you'd like to order a kit, decorating kits, Global Belly. And thanks to everyone of you guys for watching and supporting us and allowing us to make cookies.
We are everywhere, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you, guys, and we'll see you.
We'll see you on Tuesday, and then Amber will be back on Friday.
On Friday next week.
Bye.
Bye. Have a great weekend.
Bye.